Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Broston County, part 25 in this Two Builders, One City series, where I am building the region of Broston County with my old friend Destin. And yeah, we should be starting with Destin's footage, but once again, he ran into problems. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out what's going on with Destin's recording. Because it's a little sad that we haven't seen any of his footage. I don't know why I sped things up. So it looks like he didn't give me any notes. He's just like, here's the save. He forgot to give me notes, but it looks like it was just adding in this area here to kind of connect the university with all of this, which is good. That was definitely a need that we had. Looks like we've got a park here that's got plenty of entertainment. In fact, it's nice and detailed too. Lots of trees. We got the big parking lot there for them, though. How does that really work? Like, how do cars get in there? Shouldn't the gate be back there? Anyways, yeah, a couple fountains. Just a nice basic park. I dig it. And then let's see. Do we have any services in this area? No. Looks like maybe the school, but I think that was already there. We could probably use a school in this area, and I'm kind of thinking like right over here, though we have an elementary school right there, so it'd probably be, well, there's that one there. Yeah, I'll just leave it alone. I like that. Whoops. There's still this little area just kind of chilling out here over by itself. Not much has happened out over here. It's just kind of there. I like it though. But yeah, he stitched these two areas together really well. I didn't bother trying to line this up with his grid over here. So yeah, I always thought there might be a bit of an issue. It looks like he also connected some stuff here. That's an interesting choice. I like it though. I was thinking like medium rise buildings kind of surrounding this area, but it works. It works to just have kind of a park-like atmosphere next to the elder care and the child health center. So, yeah, you know what? It's fine. Looks like we've got some office and some commercial to go in there. So yeah, good stuff. I like it. I just wish I knew more. I wish he had given me some notes. He'll remember next time. I know he will. But we still have some room back here that we can use. I like how he just kind of worked in the two different grids. It looks like, oh, I see. This one had to be longer to meet up with that road. Yeah, that makes sense. But I dig it, though it did cause him some issues. But it's fine. It's totally fine. So today I am going to go do something completely different. We're gonna, oh wow, his little park's coming together nicely. I just want to check one more time here. So level 1, it's about to level up. It just needs a few more visitors, and I bet it'll get plenty of visitors. I mean, there's tons of other tourist attractions over here, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We're losing money, but I'm not going to worry about that because we've got 110 million in the bank. So I think we'll be fine. I want to focus on an industry area. And we are going to begin by bringing in a pretty big warehouse back here for all the industry to store things. We'll probably wind up connecting the road down this way as well, and maybe that way, though we've got pillars in the way no matter what I do. But we'll look at that. I want one of the big warehouses. Yeah, this dude. Oh, it goes that way. Okay, so I need to run a road up. Just sort of that attached the other way. So what did I do here? Did I just come out? so we'll do it again. Yeah, I just came out 4. Well, yeah. And then we could run this up. Actually, I'd like to come, like, right along this fence, apparently, that I did not make straight. So we're going to fix that. There we go. And where did that fence live? Airports. And then here? Yeah. So let's try that again. Let's see if I can't get this to be a little better here. There we go. And then I'm going to run the road right. I want it right up against that fence. There we go. And then we're going to throw our warehouse in right there. Going to back it off. Well, we don't really need to back it off any, do we? It's fine. And then I'm just going to bring this road in like this and back to here and to there. And then behind here, we're going to do some parking for the employees that work here. But not before we get some water pipes over here. Lovely stuff. And oh no, that's unacceptable. There we go. And this is just going to be commercial goods, just plain old commercial goods. And then we're going to throw in some parking back here. Maybe. Yep, that's the one I was hoping for. We're not going to get in. Actually, we are going to get that to fill out completely there. And now we have a nice parking lot behind there. And we could run a path through there as well. Or we could do some trees. Where is there a door for employees to get in on this side of the building? Not really. So I guess the parking probably should have been in front. But oh well. It is where it is now. Why do these never go away when I build a road? Logs and rocks, and it's the bane of my existence. I mean, it really is. So yeah, let's do something. Even when you place a building, they don't go away. Look at that. As far as I deleted more appearing, I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like it's true. There, I think I got it all. Nope. See, I don't think that boulder was there a minute ago. I swear things are appearing as I do the other stuff. We'll spin around again and see if my paranoia is true. Okay, I guess it's not. Anyway, let's do a nice line of trees to provide some shade to the parking lot. And we'll just come in with this. What is this? A boreal pine? I think. I don't know. That's what it looks like. That's what we're going to say. And we'll just wha-bam like that. That way, shades the parking lot. Keeps your car nice and cool while you're at work, slaving away in the big old warehouse. And then that should initially start importing goods, but we are going to, whoa, hello. We are going to bring in some other buildings. All of these are going to be, yep, every single one of them are right in the way of a node. Every one of them. Good job, me, on building that way. It's alright. We'll deal with it. So I want this to back right up against this road. So I want to take zoning off of this. I just realized what I did there, which was downgrade that road. So I'm going to take zoning off of here for now. And then we're going to turn zoning back on. And then we're going to go to this road. And then we're just going to bring this down here, and then we'll make a connection here, but that's going to come up and in. Oh, no. Look, you can connect. Anarchy says you can. That's going to come up and in like that, and we're just going to leave that little gap. That way we don't have a really short length on turning in there. And then we'll bring this out. How long was this one? 600. So wait, that can't be right. Aha, that's longer. I thought it looked a little off. There we go. Now they're the same. And then we're just gonna run. I mean, it's an industrial park What do you want from me? Not a grid? Probably. That's probably what you want from me. But we're going to do something kind of nice over here. We're not going to just, like, zone it all in and make it weird like that. So, are there any... I don't think there are, but are there any buildings that we have not used? There's a lemonade factory, but we're not making glass, and you can't import glass. So, I mean, we could maybe do some ore processing over here and just import the raw ore. That's an option. There's an electronic factory, but we don't have it yet. There's the petroleum factory, which I would want way over there, but it needs metals for it to function. And then there's the modular house factory, which would actually be pretty good over here. Maybe we do a nice little ore industry here. I wonder. I mean, because we've already have Elizabeth Harris in the city. I mean, she and Sterling Davies and a few other investors were responsible for our tourism area. So it would only stand to reason that maybe she has an interest in also bringing her industry into town. What would that do to here? Like if I had that industry, I think the trees would block it fine. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking we're gonna do it. It's out here by the airport. It's out here by, you know, some garbage, some other industry here. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We're not gonna do like a big strip mine or anything like that, but we are gonna come up with an ore industry out here. So let's see what we can do here. So I suppose we should begin by investigating how much ore is here, and the answer is not a lot. There's a little bit there, but we could make that better. If we bring this brush in and just paint this in. We don't have lock forestry on, so that works. And that could be like the extent of our mining. We could maybe do one of the seabed ones, though I'm not sure that we will, but we'll look at it. So this could be our ore industry area. We could bring it off like off of that road, have our main building like right there. I think that would work fine. I wasn't planning on doing ore in Broston County, but plans change apparently, you know? So if I put that right there, and then we bring this road out 4 to the side of that, 4 to the side of it. Okay, try again. So that's the edge, and then 4 is right there. Yes, that's what I want. And then we're just gonna go right back like that. Cool. And I know you don't have any water. You'll be fine. So we need to, first of all, actually I want to leave this industry here. We need to change to this type of industry area though. And we're just gonna make it fairly large for now. I don't know how much of this space we'll actually wind up using. I don't really need this thing to be like super huge. But what I do need to do is pull up my spreadsheet real quick to see what we need in terms of producers and processors in this area. But before I do that, this stuff has to go. It just has to go. Oh, that deletes trees too. So that means if I come in here to move it, and we come in here and select trees, that's going to get all of that stuff. No, it's leaving that alone. So are they props? They're props. Good to know. So there we go. We can just delete all of these rocks and boulders and fallen logs and all of that stuff out of here, and one big swoop. Done. Gone. Though there's that one still there, but I think that's part of, yeah, that's part of the asset. Okay, cool. So I need to consult my spreadsheet and see what we do need in terms of processors and all that just to satisfy the demand that's going to come from these buildings. Because we are going to get the petroleum factory. We get the lemonade factory. We probably will do the industrial steel plant. We'll probably do the electronics factory. We may not do the car factories because it's gargantuan, but we will do this. I don't think we'll do the shipyard just because we don't really have anywhere to build it, unless we want to go like way over here by the fishing industry. But then there's really not a maybe right there, but I think it would get in the way of the ships. So I don't know. We'll see. But let's let me get planning here on my spreadsheet. Okay, after consulting my spreadsheet, we're going to need 5 rotary kiln plants and 4 fiberglass plants. Of course, we don't have those available to us yet. It's these two. So we've got to get to a level 4 area at least in order to get these. The first thing I want to do, though, is just get this area to just work. I know for sure I am going to want 4 of these in total. So I'm going to go ahead and bring these in. And I'm going to bring them in, leaving a little space here. And we're going to just do, maybe more space than that, but it'll be okay. We'll do like 2 on each side. That might create an issue with trucks. I don't know just yet. Why is that one so far over? We'll have to see what happens. Let's get some water pipes back here. Let's snap to that instead. There we go. And we'll just fill out this whole area while we're at it. There we go. Everybody has water pipes now. They should all be happy campers. So let's bring this road in right here. And then we are going to wind up with one of the seabed miners, whatever it's called, but not anytime soon. So that'll get me some extraction. So I'm thinking extraction will happen back here. We're going to do 3 medium ore mines, 4 of these, and 1 ocean one. Maybe. I don't know that we've got the space in the river to do it. I don't remember how big it is, if it'll hug the coast or not. We'll have to see. But that's a start. That gets us kind of where we need to go. We've got room for 97 workers. Unemployment's not really a thing right now, though. Thanks, fishing industry. Appreciate you being there. Oh, dear, we have a fire. I think we have our own dedicated fire over here, don't we? Yeah. Though it looks like the helicopters are currently in use. Yeah, they are. I see one there for certain. Cool. So, let's get this up to at least stage 2 or 3 here by having some things start happening. So I want this now to come out like this because I want some space here for these processing buildings. We also need a little bit of space for the storage. So for now, we're just going to do one of these, and I'm just going to bring it in right there. And then I'm going to bring in temporarily just a couple of our, what are these, fiberglass plants or grinding mills. Just 3. It's all we need. And they will be producing metals. So we will do a place to store said metals right. Yeah, right there. That's fine for now. This is all going to change. So there. That should get us up and running. So let's get some water pipes down here. Lovely. And then that gives us room for 232 workers. So we should hopefully see some workers come out here. We don't have a big industrial demand right now, which is a little sad, but that's okay. What I want to do is now come in here with this big old district that we have and tame it. It doesn't need to be quite so large. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of it and then draw it back in where I actually want it to be, which is right here in this area as I make a mess of it. No, I want this to be the same one, thanks. And we'll just follow these roads around. And I want this to be in a district because I want to be able to add the style to it, which is Industrial Revolution. But, again, since Destin doesn't have my named building packs, I need to come in and make sure I also give it the right one. So 20. The right one of these so that things don't despawn when he loads the save. So I'm just going to load this up. Excuse me. I'm just going to load this up with a lot of good stuff, but we're going to begin with services like right here at the entrance, right on this main road. And I want to have big ones for all of that, just so we know that we're going to have plenty of coverage. We might even throw in a clinic, though it's going to be of the smaller variety. Yeah, we'll throw in a clinic right here. And that should be all we need out here. Maybe a little bit of death care. I was hoping that would fit right there, but it won't. So we'll throw it in right there. Cool. So this is not going to be like just completely filled out. We're going to leave some space and some separation between each and every one of these factories. And now real quick, I want to see where I can get some road connections back to here so they don't have to come out to the main road. We can get one right there, and then we can get another one right there. And that'll be fine. I could go like that with a curve, but I think this one will be sufficient. So yeah, we have 0 industrial demand, which is kind of sad, but also kind of expected. So we know that 4x4 is about as big as they build, but again, I want to leave just a bit of separation between all of the different industrial uses that we're going to have back here. But I do want some of them to back right up against this road. You'll see the back sides of them, and then we'll do like some parking and some stuff like that for our industrial park as well. So let me zone this real quick. And I think that will be sufficient for our needs. Yeah, we're going to struggle to get workers. We're going to struggle to get demand for this industry. The only way I could really resolve that would be to add in some residential. And about the only place we could do that would be either way over here or way over here. And I do want to have something over there. The airport's not making a whole lot of noise in that area. There, I found it. We've just got the highway that makes a bit of noise, but we could deal with that. We may do low density there, low density there. Eventually, we need to fill out all of this. This was all originally planned to be filled out, and it just never happened. I don't know why either. I'm not sure what happened there. But I'm going to let this run for just a minute and see if we get any type of growth here. We've got big residential demand. Looks like all of this over here, even though they're all very sad, looks like it's all filled in fairly well. We've got this space over here that used to be, but I really don't want to build in Destin's part of town. I want to leave that for him. But we can maybe get in... What road is that? We don't have any bike facilities over here, I just noticed. No, we do. Wait, no? No, that's not a bike facility. I don't know what that is. But we can maybe... we're not really going to get another block in there, are we? Nah, we're not. We're not going to get another block there. That's kind of sad, because that's some good land right there. We could do, like, right here. With a block. Boy, nothing's lining up. We could do that, and then fill this in with some commercial and have some residential back here. I just want to get more residential into the area. That's kind of the goal. I like that this goes away from this road. I kind of dig it that we've got an irregular shape here. I know I said I wasn't going to build in his area. Now I'm doing it. But I need some people to move in. We should be okay on water here, but just to be safe, I'm going to do that as well. I don't know. I may leave that for him. Yeah, I should just leave that for him. I'll struggle bus with employees in demand. We've got some buildings starting to come in. I think a big thing that'll help is the fact that we are importing so many goods. And that's basically what I'm trying to eliminate are these imports. I don't want to import goods. I want them to just be produced locally, and that's that. You know, we've got a minimal number of things happening here, and I'm okay with that. It'll be fine. So you are making metals. Good. Let's jump over to here. There we go. And then I want to see, I never remember how big this thing is, but it's always bigger than I remember it being. Yeah, it's huge. So this would take out, it looks like it would fit here-ish. Not quite, though. What do we want to demolish? Would it fit like here? It would fit right there. Okay, that's what we demolished. Let's look and see what services we have here. We do have a pedestrian service area for what pedestrian area? Over there. So we would have to move that. I'm okay with that. We can move that. In fact, we can just move it like over there or something. I'm looking to see, is this one of the ones that has to be, it has garbage trucks. So I'm pretty sure this one is one of that has to have a road down the side of the garbage truck stop coming. So let's move it. You know what? It doesn't matter which side we put this on. There's nothing right here that we can't delete. So let's put it over here. So we're going to lose a little bit of our industry that's right here. But, you know, that's all right. And then we will dezone all of this. And this may help drive up the industrial demand in our other areas. We will see. And then we're going to plop this friend in. Just fits. Big sucker. There we go. And we're already making, or we already have storage somewhere. Yeah, unique factory products. So I'm not worried about the fact that they've got to go all the way over there. It'll be all right. I did kill some bus lines, apparently. Oops. Let's fix that. Yeah, the bus can't really go there, can it? So let's move that stop to there and that stop to... Let's just delete that stop. And then add in a stop. Well, we've got some stuff happening here, don't we? Let's fix this. How do we fix this? If I get rid of that stop, then it comes in. I just don't like it when the bus routes overlap themselves. It's kind of gross. So let's leave this stop here. And then from here, bring a stop back there. Yeah. And then we can bring a stop there, and then that comes through. And that gets us pretty good coverage to this area. It's not crossing over itself anywhere. Yeah, that should be just fine. This guy will get what he needs eventually. The metals are going to be the sticking point, I believe. And to maybe help with that, we could do small storage of them over here. Just like... Well, I know this place is already occupied. Oh, that's actually crude storage. Okay, cool. Well, then we will take out a couple buildings here. Is there no zoning on that? Is that what's going on? Oh, yeah, the fence is blocking me. There we go. Now we can get this in right here. We will have this be metals. And those should be able to transfer by train. So eventually, this dude will start producing what we need. Already has tons of petroleum plastic. Man, there's a lot of trucks over here all of a sudden. Are we doing, like, weird numbers of imports and exports in this area? Not really. Unless they're driving to the airport, which would be dumb, because they can go over there and throw it on a train. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe they're all going over there to throw it on a train. Could be, but that's not what we're dealing with today. So I'm going to run back over to here and see how we're doing. We are starting to get some stuff coming in, and we have managed to move up to a level 2. Yeah, we need to name this. Let's see if I remember how to spell it. Is it that? I don't know. I'm going to look in my lore file. Hold on. That is indeed how it's spelled. Dyal Mining. I love it. I really do. So, what did we unlock with level 2? Anything that we can go ahead and add in? We could start doing glass manufacturing, but I don't have anything that needs it at the moment, so I'm not going to worry with it. We do have some metals, and some are being delivered, so hopefully this dude will get metals soon. That's the hope, but we'll just have to see. So let's let this go for a minute. Population 90, almost 93,000. We're making 111,000, 103,000. We still have 5% unemployment, and we have, gosh, a lot of jobs available. So this could take a while to get this upgraded. But what I'll do is just use the, spam the barracks method if we have to, because that always gets workers in. So I'm going to speed this up and just kind of chill while I wait for this to get up to a level 3 or 4. Actually, while I wait, I noticed that when editing the last video in this series, this is a giant cul-de-sac, and that's never good. There is no other way in and out here other than this road, and I don't really like that. So what I'm going to do is remedy that by making a connection here that comes over into the forestry area. Probably not the ideal location to connect, or maybe we could use this road and bring it back there. I have the hiccups, excuse me. That might be better. I just don't know if I'm able to upgrade this road with everything sitting alongside of it. We'll lose a couple of things, but looks like it'll be all right. So we will do all of that. And then, yeah, we'll bring it in here, I guess. I really wanted it to come down here, just so that we'd be really close to there. But then again, we have warehouse traffic there, so yeah, maybe down here is better. Cool. So we are going to turn that off because we're going to tunnel underneath instead of building a bridge. Why? I don't know. Because I want to build a tunnel. That's the only real reason. Nothing beyond that. And then bring that back up to ground level, and then we're going to bring this up to here-ish. And then hopefully just get a nice curve into here. But then, okay, that's all right. I was about to say I don't have room for my, oh yeah, we don't. Now we don't have it controlled. How long is this? It's 1.5 tiles. So we could maybe do that here. I'm gonna pause. I don't have to pause. Let's figure out where those live. There they are. If I put that right there and line it up, there we go. And then reconnect our road. What's that gonna look like? That'll be fine. Yeah, that'll work. That works just fine. And that way we still have controlled access. And it might even help, like, distribute some things over this way. I just don't want this road to get too busy. Ooh, it's going to help with trash service over here, too. That's good. But now that's not a cul-de-sac anymore. And that's always a good thing. So now I'm going to let this run and see what we can do about getting this thing upgraded. And Prime Ore Dyal Mining. I don't know why it's hard to say. Why did I make a name it's hard to say? Has just reached level 4, so we're going to pause. I'm going to move our friend warehouses here. This might complain. No, it's fine. And then we're going to get rid of all the barracks that I spammed in and all the other buildings, and then build this out the way it's meant to be. So I want 3 medium ore mines, and these are bigger than I thought they were, but that's okay. We can make them work here. First, let's check and see if we're going to be able to even do this. Yeah, it's not going to work. That's okay. We can adapt. It does go over to the other shore, and so it will never, ever, ever work. I'll extend out the district just to be sure of that, but I'm pretty sure it will not work. Yeah, it wants to. It's water required. It's too far away. That's fine. The river's just not wide enough. That's all right. Because the medium produces 8 each, and the seabed produces 8.8. So we can just throw in a medium, and we only lose 0.8 of what we had. So we're going to throw in one right there, and I want to get out of this view so I can see my land a little bit better. Currently wearing my Respect the Topography City Planner Plays t-shirt, so I dare not disrespect the topography at this particular moment. Because, you know, I think Phil would be disappointed in me if I did. Like, he watches my videos. I don't know. You watch my videos, Phil? So that gives me 3. Where can I get a 4th? I mean, I could just go like right here, but that's kind of getting into the space that I want to use for other things. I'd also like these to kind of like have their piles next to each other, so maybe we spin that around. Let's move that. And then that needs to be 420. So that means that road needs to be right here. And bring that back, and then we'll just have that on his own little cul-de-sac there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Shush, it'll be fine. You know what? Actually, there's still a gap there of 2, so I can bring that back 2 more. I'm going to do that. Not that I'm a perfectionist or anything. So if I go 1, 2, that'll put the road right there. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I disagree. There, I like that better, having those backing up to one another. I just think it looks better. So where am I gonna get the 4th one? I guess we'll just bring it in here. Not ideal, but I don't know that I have much more of a choice. Let's turn anarchy back off. I would like to have some storage here, so we're going to eliminate that road. And we're just going to go... We can't use the big one yet. Actually, this probably could have worked. Nope, it could. Well, it could if I move this over some. And we didn't have to kill that road, but we're still going to kill that road. Yeah, that'll go there nicely. Cool. So that is all of our production that we're going to have. The rest is going to be processing, or sorry, extraction that we're going to have. So we need, how many of these? 5 of these. These are huge. Huge. And then we need 4 of these, also large building. But we have the space right here to do these. I think we can just cram these in right here and it'll be okay. Since we only need 4 of them, I think we can get them in right there. Oh, that is very sad. It's okay. What we'll do is bring this road here and then put one there, and then we'll put another one right over here. And we'll just bring that industry area right to there. We're going to be able to start cleaning this up some too. So we'll go ahead and start thinking about that. Making this area look a little nicer. Let's just bring it. Let's go ahead and bring it up that way. And then we can trim it off here because we know we're not coming into the water anymore. Let's bring that right along the shore right there, and then we will clean up this line right here just a little bit. Cool. Now, where are we going to get 5 of these big honkers? Because they are large. So I can bring this down like this. Can I have my road guidelines back? Thank you. So you bring that down like that. This occupies 510. Ooh. Big chunker. Wait, what? 510. Why don't I have a 510 going this way? Because it's right there and I can't click it. Right? Yep, that's exactly the problem. So we'll do that, and we'll get another one in there. Wrong building. Yeah, we're not going to get one there, but what do you mean that's not big enough? That's totally big enough. It's the same. Alright, so we'll go... Hold on. Yeah, that has to be like that. Okay, so it's 540. Okay, that's fine. So, you know, where it was trying to build it earlier, and I was like, no, I don't want my building there. Yeah, that's what we want to do. So we will put another one right in that square. And then we will go grab our... You make glass, you make metals. We'll grab our metals building and drop it right there. And then these guys are the glass, which I never finished putting in all that we need. So we need another one right there. Cool. And then since the glass production is all happening right here, we will throw the glass storage right there. This guy can live somewhere. We're going to need more storage for this stuff. Let's bring this road on out. Actually, how big is this? 540 as well. So that should let me put this dude right here. No, it's in the water. Grr, these are so big. So we're just going to demolish it. We're just going to be done with it. And we'll try to get in something else for storage. Though I don't know. Yeah, one of these aren't going to fit here. Maybe there. Nope. Yeah, this is a challenge in this area, isn't it? Can I get one right here? Nope. It intersects the building. So how much more do you have? 400,000 versus 300,000. I might have to take up some of this space because that's not going to be enough. It's just not. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I know what we do. We go ahead and bring this on down. Connect that and then repeat this. And then do not that one. Not that one because they're too big, but we can get another one of those in. And then that's now 1,000 tons. So hopefully that'll be enough storage. I don't know that it will be, but I'm hoping that it will be. So put that there, put this right here, and then another one right up there because we're running out of room. I'm going to leave this paused for just a moment longer because we want to get in steel plant. Oh my gosh, this is not all going to fit. So let's see. Yeah, you're big. You're big. They all orient to the road the exact same way. The car factory is way too big. Modular house factory. Why do they all have to orient to the road the same way? That's kind of annoying. So we're not going to really get a whole lot of these in here. Let's bring this road on out like that. And do our steel plant. Oh, no, it doesn't fit. I wanted that to fit right there. Okay, so do the steel plant. I really don't want a lemonade factory out here by all this. I mean, you know, much food or your drinks being made out here. But we could probably get away with a modular house factory. Just get away with it. So we don't actually need that road. We have unique factory products over here being stored, so I think that will be fine. The thing we don't have over here is a plain timber, but it's right there. But we don't have plastic storage over here anywhere, so maybe I do need this road. Or maybe we could just sneak it in down here. Just a small plastic storage, like right by the highway. Yeah, that'll be fine. And we'll make you plastics. Done. And then let's clean up this district, because we don't need it to be so huge. In fact, I'm just going to bring it over like that right there, but then cut all of this off, and we'll redo here in a second. There we go. And we need this to be included right here. But these two buildings don't, because they are their own thing, and they won't count towards imports and exports and all that for this district anyway. There. Little 4-star industry area. Unfortunately, I don't get any of my efficiency bonuses anymore because we took out all the barracks, but it's still, I don't know. Ooh, it's only 12%. Never mind. I was about to say it's still at 60-something%, but it's not. It's doing terrible. Oof. That makes me kind of sad. So let's connect that and then see where else we need. That should have everybody covered. Yeah? Yeah, you're covered. Come on. Yeah, they're all covered now. Cool. So once these guys get some resources in, we'll be doing good. Slowly but surely, we're getting workers over here. I did run a bus line from over here to over there since we have train service to this area. I was thinking maybe people could take the train and then grab the bus and then come over here to work. And that bus line is doing all right. For some reason, tourists are wanting to come to our industry. It only comes to this area and then back. Not sure what's up with that, but hey, whatever. I was really worried about this road getting way too much traffic, but it's not. It's looking fine. So that is our little industrial park. I may come in with just an extension, like right here, and then follow the highway out. So actually, let's follow the highway first. Let's yeah, right up against the highway, and then bring that off at that same angle. And then we can do something, you know, just a little different back here. Are those going crooked? No, they're going up, is what the problem is. Our terrain. I was talking about respecting the topography, and then what did I do? I disrespected it because I didn't realize the highway was higher here. How much of a problem would it be to bring the highway down to there? That's a pretty big dip, but we've got room to slope it, so I'm going to do it. This will be the last thing we do here, is get all of these highway segments at that same elevation. Oof, that's all the way to here. Yeah, that's okay though. And then we will do that, bring all that down. Now we need to bring these down, including any segments that are back here, which that's all of those. Bring that down to that. That should resolve that problem. And then we're going to grab our sloping tool. Once I get that out of my way, set slope. I'm just going to bring this all the way over to that intersection. So that's the only problem bit. Now it's 0.5 and it's fine. And then here, even though we brought this down, this looks all right. Yeah, it's relatively flat, so that's fine. So cool. We've got ourselves a little industry area. We have room for expansion here if we need it. It already has water. But our population has climbed quite a bit. And if we take a look, we are starting to export some goods. We're still importing a few, but we're down to less than 1,000 total imports for the whole city, which makes me very happy. One thing we do need to do, though, is make sure that these guys are not importing. So let's hit that and do that. That way, our ore is coming from our extractors, which they should all be operating at a fairly good plug. That one's a little low. We might need to just come in here. Oh, I did this in the wrong order. I'm going to click all the buttons except the right one. Yeah, we can add just a bit more ore right there just to Get that one cranking at full speed. There we go. So now we should be fine. We shouldn't have to import anything, and we should have... this may, I doubt it, but it may wind up even getting to a level 5. I really do doubt it, though. I did make a few of these buildings historic, so occasionally, until we get our worker situation sorted, I do have to reset them now and then. I just didn't want them to all be that same super modern building. I wanted there to be a little variation, so I just clicked a few. Not a lot. But yeah, I think we're going to leave it there for now. We'll pick up next time. Probably building on a little residential here, some back here, and maybe over here. And then we'll start thinking about how we're going to tie this area all in. Soon. We're what, 6 weeks away or so by the time this video goes live from City Skylines? 2, maybe a month, maybe 2 months. I mean, so yeah, we'll have to see. But until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.